Hello, everyone. My name is Blake Reed, and today we will be asking the question: is our healthy? Today I will be explaining why the standard American diet is unhealthy and what we should do as a country to change about it to become healthier in the future. Let's begin. All right. First of all, what is the standard American diet? The standard American diet is very low in fiber. That is the number one gripe many nutritionists have about the standard American diet. Fiber is a non digestible carbohydrate that is found in 99% of plant foods. As you can see over here on this little graph to the right side, we are eating only 12% of plant foods. That should definitely be higher, closer to around 25%. All right? Second thing, we are eating high amounts of processed foods and grains. Eating these high amounts of processed foods and grains is basically we're eating a lot of these simple sugars. These simple sugars are harder for our body to digest and they have a lot more calories within them with a lot less nutritional value. All right, next, our our standard American diet is also high in animal food. Animal food, 25%. Definitely, animal food is not an issue by itself. It just happens to be that we eat the wrong kind of animal food. Eating these super fatty red meats is definitely an issue and needs to be changed, but eating lean chicken and unfat red meats with low amounts of saturated fats, there's no issue with that. And so here, this next one, high in saturated fats, kind of goes along with this animal food. We're eating fatty steaks, which is high in saturated fats, which is leading to high LDL levels, cholesterol, which is leading to a lot of chronic diseases. So I believe eating a ton of animal food isn't an issue. It's just the kind of animal food the standard American diet usually includes is the issue. And lastly, we are eating low amounts of phytonutrients. Phyto is Greek for plants, so I hope you can put two and two together and know that phytonutrients are found in every single plant food. And like I said earlier, we are not eating enough plants to get fiber, so we are definitely not getting enough phytonutrients either. And next, we will talk about why is all of this a bad thing? So first of all, the biggest thing gets its own section is fiber intake. So fiber is like I said earlier, a non-digestible carbohydrate that helps digestion and slows down metabolism. It helps you feel less hungry and more energetic with less calories. Obviously, if you're trying to go on a diet, eating a lot of fiber is very good because you're going to feel full, you're not going to feel as tired with a lot less calories. So, if you're not eating enough fiber, you're not going to be as full and you're going to want to eat more. Not eating enough fiber is definitely a factor leading to obesity in society today. It is also very extremely important for our gut health. The bacterial ecosystems we have within our gut need fiber to help break down some of the foods that we eat. Next thing, chronic diseases. High amounts of fat from the red fatty meats that we eat contain high amounts of LDL. LDL is a type of cholesterol. LDL is the bad cholesterol. So eating a lot of LDL is going to build up plaque in our arteries, which is going to lead to heart disease, which is definitely not something we want to be able to have to say as a country. Secondly, low amounts of phytonutrients is producing low amounts of antioxidants. What are antioxidants, you may ask? Well, first, I need to explain what free radicals are. Free radicals, as you can see in the bottom right graph, are atoms that we consume on a daily basis through things such as pollution, the air, even through some of the foods we eat, bad foods we eat. Free radicals are these atoms that are positively charged within our body. And these positively charged atoms want to take an electron from something. It doesn't matter what, it just needs an electron from something. So usually, the free radicals enter our body and take an electron from our cells, from the atoms within our cells. Doing this harms our cells. And when our cells are being harmed on the outside, it can create more mismatches, more issues with DNA replication, which is a huge cause for cancer. These free radicals are also what many people blame to be the issue and the leading factor into aging, which is kind of a crazy idea. So, consuming more of these phytonutrients, which are also called antioxidants, help our body antioxidize these free radicals. These antioxidants have an extra electron that they are willing to donate to these free radicals so that the free radicals don't have to take them from our cells. So if we're eating enough phytonutrients, we'll have antioxidants that'll help antioxidize the free radicals. All right? This is important because it'll decrease the chance of cancer, it'll decrease the chance of diabetes. All these chronic diseases can be we could decrease the chances of all these chronic diseases simply by changing something in our diet, eating more of something or eating less of something. So, what should we change as a nation? We need to increase in plants eaten. Eating more plants is going to cause us to consume more phytonutrients, which is what are antioxidants. It's going to help us increase our consumption of fiber, which is going to help increase our metabolism, make it better, more efficient. It's going to help our gut health, make us feel healthier in general. We need to decrease the amount of processed grains. Decreasing these amount of processed grains is going to help our body keep up with itself. It's gonna decrease the amount of calories we consume. It's gonna make it so there's a less obesity rate within the country. Again, carbs are needed, but excess processed carbs is bad. I'm not saying I don't want you shouldn't be eating any kind of carbs whatsoever. Carbs are 100% a macronutrient and that is an essential nutrient that our body needs. But when we are eating excess processed carbs like white bread, cereal, all these processed grains and stuff like that, that is where we have an issue. Now, eating these whole grains such as granola, like nuts, or even some whole wheat bread, nothing's wrong with that. And lastly, decrease our amount of red meats eaten and focus on lean meats. Red meats, like over here, as you can see in this little picture to the right, red meats are steaks. Even pork is considered red meat in some places. Kind of just depends. But red meats are typically a lot fattier, as you can see in this little cut, this T-bone steak on the bottom left. It has a lot of fat on the sides and contains a lot of saturated fats, which can lead to heart disease and other chronic diseases. So it's very important that we eat less fatty meats. Eating less fatty meats is going to decrease our LDL levels. You're just going to be healthier in general. So even if it's just picking a leaner steak, it can make a huge difference in your diet. Thank you, everyone. I hope you came out of this with a better understanding of nutrition and what needs to change in American diet today. And I hope the next time that you pick out your meal, you just take a thought of what you're eating and how it is affecting your body. Thank you.